Hi. The formula for the area of a circle is given by A for area equals pi times r squared. So we normally write that as pi r squared. And in this case, as we've got a circle of radius 3.2, so from the center to the circumference is 3.2 centimeters, we're going to type into the calculator pi times 3.2 squared. So on the calculator, every calculator is different, but in this one, you need to press Shift and then that button there to get pi times 3.2 squared equals, and it gives us the answer in terms of pi. So if we press SD, it'll change it to a decimal for us. So the answer is 32.16990877. But to one decimal place, the area is 32.2 square centimeters. With this circle, we haven't been shown the radius, but we've been given the diameter, which is 8 centimeters. The diameter is the length of two radii joined together. So from the center to the edge is going to be 4 centimeters. So the area is going to be pi r squared, of course, which is pi times 4 squared, which is, on this one, Shift. Then that button gives us pi times 4 squared equals 16 pi. Press SD. 50.26548246, so 50.3 square centimeters to one decimal place. You may be given a question like this one. If we draw a rough line across there, we know that we've got a rectangle here which is 11 centimeters in length and 7.6 centimeters wide. Now we need the area of the whole shape, so we're going to do it in two parts. First of all, we'll find the area of the rectangle, so that's 11 times 7.6, and that comes out as 83.6 square centimeters. That's the rectangle. So what we're going to do is to imagine there's a complete circle and find the area of the whole circle. Now the whole circle has a diameter to match the rectangle, so the diameter is 7.6. So the radius will be half of that, which will be 3.8. So we need, for the area of a complete circle, we need A equals pi r squared. So that's pi times 3.8 squared. And that gives us 45.4 to 1 dp. Now I'm going to leave that on the screen because actually we only want half of that area. We don't want the whole circle, we just want this semicircle here. So divide by 2, and that gives us 22.7 square centimeters to one decimal place. So that is the area of the whole circle divided by 2. So the total area equals 83.6 plus 22.7. So we'll just add the 83.6 to this one, which gives us 106.3 square centimeters to one decimal place. Now, sometimes in the exam, you'll get a question a little bit like this one, where it says there's a pattern made by drawing a circle to fit exactly inside a square of sides 6.8 centimeters. So we know that the length of each side of the square is 6.8 centimeters. Well, that gives us a clue that the diameter of the circle must also be 6.8 because it's fitting exactly inside the square. What we've really got is this situation where we've got a square and a circle is placed inside it. So we are interested in the area of those coloured bits there. So the first thing is to work out the area of the square. Now the area of the square will be 6.8 times 6.8. The sides are 6.8, so that's 6.8 squared, which is 6.8 squared equals 46.24 square centimeters. Now the area of the circle is pi times the radius squared, of course. The radius is going to be half of the 6.8. We know it's 6.8 all the way across, so the radius is 3.4. So we want pi times 3.4 squared. Pi times 3.4 squared equals, press the SD to get it as a decimal, 36.32 square centimeters to two decimal places to match the square. So the area of the red parts will be the area of the square, take away the area of the circle. So we need 46.24, subtract 36.32, and we'll get 9.92 square centimetres. And here's a couple of questions for you to try. This one is very straightforward. Find the area of this circle of radius 2.7 centimetres. This one, well, a clue would be to look at the rectangle in the middle and the two half circles. So two half circles together would make a whole circle. So if you could take the rectangle out and squash the two half circles together, you'd get a whole circle. Pause the video while you try the questions. And here are the answers. First of all, for this one, area is going to be pi r squared. So that's going to be pi times 2.7 squared, which the calculator will show us 22.9 to one decimal place. Square centimetres, of course. Now this one, we're going to cut off the two semicircles. We'll find the area of the rectangle. The rectangle is 14 centimetres long and it's 6 centimetres wide. So we need 14 times 6, which is 84 square centimetres. That's the rectangle. Now the circle is going to be pi times 3 squared, because the diameter is 6, so it's going to be 3 squared. Given the answer in terms of pi, press SD. So we're going to say 28.3 square centimetres to one decimal place. The total area is the 28.3 plus the 84, so we'll just add 84 there, and we'll get 112.3 square centimetres. Thank you for watching.